Hey, welcome back. From everything like we mentioned off the top of the show, a towel holder with USB ports to wiring up the provincial parks. This man knows all. Syd Bolton's here as we talk tech on a Wednesday. Welcome back.
We're talking about a tech device that has a USB port on it. Wow.
Okay. And it would be?
Everything has a USB port on it these days, pretty much, including your towels. Wow, that's...
Yeah, no, I mean, really. I mean, if you got to be that busy that you have to power something up while you're wiping off a mess with your paper towel, I mean... And what about wiring provincial parks? Really? We've gotten to the point that the kids won't go if they can't
if they can't get on their on their tablet. So while they're there, they might be using one of their new phones, and I've been playing around with for the last week or so a brand new phone. I believe this is actually not even available quite yet. It'll be available in a week or two. This is the new Sony Xperia Z2 or Z2, depending on where you are. There's a nice close-up of it right there. And just do the swipe to get in there.
Oh, look at that little bubble. What do you call that? Kind of
well, it's just a graphical effect. So this is Sony's latest phone. It's a good size. It's actually a 5.2-inch screen, so it's a little bit bigger than the previous Xperia Z1.
Are they going to become like 80s ghetto blasters, by the way? We're going to be walking down the street holding the phone?
Because you know, I think sizing on phones has gone through a transition of, the smaller, then it's come back to the bigger. But I got to tell you, Ted, I wasn't sure what to expect with this phone, but I'm absolutely loving it. There's probably only one thing about it that I've so far, or maybe two, that have annoyed me. But other than that, it's great. So first of all, it is an Android phone. So if you're an Android user, you're used to using Android phones on maybe with other manufacturers, you're going to feel right at home here. Of course, Sony has added their own stuff into it, including support for PlayStation Mobile. So if you have a PlayStation gaming system like I do, you can check on your trophies, your friends. You can actually use the store. You can play games, any of that kind of stuff. There's some free games. Lemmings is on here for free, one of my favorites from the Amiga back in the late 80s. There's a new up-to-date version. As a phone, though, I mean, we've gotten to the point now where when we talk about phones, we don't even talk about the phone features.
I was going to say that. You did everything except
because
talk about making a call.
It makes calls, and pretty much all phones do, and they all do that pretty well, because that's kind of the commodity thing with these phones. One of the things about this phone, though, and it's, kind of hard to tell maybe from the back, but this was brand new, so I'd forgotten to take the protective film off, because I hate, those. I like leaving those on, right? And I took a couple of pictures with the camera, and I was like, wow, that's it's a little bit cloudy. It's not great. Then I took the film off and realized what a fantastic camera this phone is, especially as a video recorder. So if you're interested in buying a camcorder, a small camcorder, forget about it. This thing's amazing. It does 4K video. In fact, we've got a sample now. I've uploaded it to YouTube, so it may not look so great.
Yeah, we're going to see the video.
But we can take a look at that. So basically, like I did this at work with a coworker. So this is actually just shot this morning. Using 4K and 4K.
I'm great. Did you know that?
Yeah, there you go.
Does working with you mean you're going to end up on YouTube sooner or later?
Possibly. This is my friend Tina at work, and she had a couple things at her desk that she was showing us. And the thing is, Ted, is that at 4K, that's actually ultra high definition. It may be hard to tell from this footage, but if you were to connect this directly to your television or just look at it on the phone, the clarity is unbelievable. So it's actually showing, getting a little bit close with this. The camera also has features that allow you to do things like stop motion photography. It allows you to do, like a DSLR, it allows you to keep your front objects in focus and the back objects out of focus. I mean, it's got a lot of things in it. And to top it all off, it's waterproof up to 1.5 meters.
What about all the geeks editing or anything like that? Is it easy to kind of transfer it somewhere and play with the videos you're doing?
Absolutely. I mean, you can it's got built-in support for putting this stuff up, of course, on YouTube, but you can also do things like put it onto a shared drive, like Box or Google Drive or something like that.
30 seconds left, so the question, how much?
You're going to have to go to your local Rogers store and find out. I estimate it's going to be about $700 to buy it out, probably $99 a month on contract.
Oh, okay.
But it's nice. It's really, really nice. I'm very impressed.
Is it heavy? That's gonna.
Not for the size, not for a 5.2-inch phone. I think it's actually.
You heard it. Okay.
It's actually a decent size. Sony Xperia Z2.
Thanks for coming in.
No problem.
As always, Syd's here on a Wednesday. We're going to be back with our friends from the SPCA. We're also talking about the great relay. The battle to end cancer is going to be fought right here in our area, as always. So thanks to our guests. Thanks to you for doing it. As always, Inside Brant.